Hi viewers. This video has been specially made on English short stories with big ideas. Watch the video and subscribe to our channel for more updates. The Bogey Beast by Flora and Aesop. A woman finds a pot of treasure on the road while she is returning from work. Delighted with her luck, she decides to keep it. As she is taking it home, it keeps changing. However, her enthusiasm refuses to fade away. What is great about it? The old lady in this story is one of the most cheerful characters anyone can encounter in English fiction. Her positive disposition, personality, tries to make every negative transformation seem like a gift, and she helps us look at luck as a matter of perspective rather than events. The Tortoise and the Hare by Aesop. This classic fable tells the story of a very slow tortoise, another word for turtle, and a speedy hare, another word for rabbit. The tortoise challenges the hare to a race. The hare laughs at the idea that a tortoise could run faster than him, but when the two actually race, the results are surprising. What is great about it? Have you ever heard the English expression, "slow and steady wins the race"? This story is the basis for that common phrase. This timeless short story teaches a lesson that we all know but can sometimes forget: natural talent is no substitute for hard work, and overconfidence often leads to failure. The Tale of Johnnytown Mouse by Beatrix Potter. Timmy Willie is a country mouse who is accidentally transported to a city in a vegetable basket. When he wakes up, he finds himself in a party and makes a friend. When he is unable to bear the city life, he returns to his home but invites his friend to the village. When his friend visits him, something similar happens. What is great about it? Humans have been living without cities or villages for most of history. That means that both village and city life are recent inventions. And just like every other invention, we need to decide their costs and benefits. The story is precisely about this debate. It is divided into short paragraphs and has illustrations for each scene. This is best for beginners who want to start reading immediately. The Night Train at Deoli by Ruskin. Ruskin used to spend his summer at his grandmother's house in Narayan. While taking the train, he always had to pass through a small station called Deoli. No one used to get down at the station and nothing happened there. Until one day he sees a girl selling fruit and he is unable to forget her. What is great about it? Ruskin is a writer who can communicate deep feelings in a simple way. This story is about our attachment to strangers and why we cherish them even though we do not meet them ever again. There Will Come Soft Rains by Bradbury. Earth has been destroyed by war and no one lives on it anymore. The robots and the machines continue to function and serve human beings who have long ago died. What is great about it? The title is taken from a poem that describes how nature will continue its work long after humanity is gone. But in this story, we see that nature plays a supporting role and the machines are the ones who have taken its place. They continue their work without any human or natural assistance. This shows how technology has replaced nature in our lives and how it can both destroy us and carry on without humanity itself. Orientation by Daniel Orozco. This is a humorous story where the speaker explains the office policies, as well as gossip about the staff, to a new employee. It is extremely easy to read as the sentences are short and without any overly difficult words. Many working English learners will relate to it as it explains the absurdities of modern office life and how so little of it makes sense. What is great about it? Modern workplaces often feel like theaters where we pretend to work rather than get actual work done. The speaker exposes this reality that nobody will ever admit to. He over-explains everything from the view out the office window to the intimate details of everyone's life, from the overweight loner to the secret serial killer. It talks about the things that go unsaid, how people at the office know about the deep secrets of our home life, but do not talk about it. Instead, the secrets just blend into the office environment, like a potted plant that is seen but does not stand out. Paper Menagerie by Ken Liu. Jack's mother can make paper animals come to life. In the beginning, Jack loves them and spends hours with his mom. But as soon as he grows up he stops talking to her since she is unable to converse in English. When his mother tries to talk to him through her creations, he kills them and collects them in a box. After a tragic loss, he finally gets to know her story through a hidden message which he should have read a long time ago. What is great about it? The story is a simple narration that touches on complex issues. It is about leaving your own country with the promise of a better life. It is also about the conflicts that can occur between families when different cultures and languages collide. In this case, the tension is so high that it destroys the bond between a mother and her son. It also has a moving message about never taking your loved ones for granted. The Missing Male by R.K. Narayan. Thanape is the village mailman who is good friends with Ramanujan and his family. He gets to know about a failed marriage and helps Ramanujan's daughter get engaged with a suitable match. Just before the wedding, Thanape receives a tragic letter about Ramanujan's brother. He decides not to deliver it. What is great about it? Despite the best of intentions, our actions can cause more harm to our loved ones than we ever intended. The story is about the complex play of relationships and feelings which are always present in our social circles, but we are often ignorant of it. Harrison Bergeron by Kurt Vonnegut Jr. The year is 2081 and everyone has been made equal by force. To do this, every person who is superior in any way has been handicapped, something that prevents a person's full use of their abilities, by the government. Intelligent people are distracted by disturbing noises. Good dancers have to wear weights so that they do not dance too well. Attractive people wear ugly masks so they do not look better than anyone else. However, one day there is a rebellion and everything changes for a brief instant. What is great about it? Technology is always supposed to make us better. But in this case, we see that it can be used to disable our talents. Moreover, the writer shows us how the mindless use of a single value like equality can create more suffering for everyone. The School by Donald Barthelme. A school teacher is narrating all the recent incidents that have happened on campus. First, they mention a garden where all the trees died. Pretty soon deaths of all kinds begin to occur. What is great about it? Most of the adults do not know how to deal with death, even though they want to teach children about it. It makes us realize how inefficient our education systems are because they cannot help us deal with life's most basic issues. Eventually, the students start to lose faith in everything, and the adults have to put on a show of love to make themselves less frightened. It shows the inadequacy of adults to explain and comprehend death, and so they just pretend that they do. In this way, the cycle of misunderstanding and avoiding life's issues continues on. Girl by Jamaica Kincaid. A mother is telling her daughter how to live her life properly. The daughter does not seem to have any say in it. What is great about it? This may not be technically a story since there is no plot. Girl talks about how girls are taught to live restricted lives since childhood. The mother instructs her to do all the household chores, indicating that it is her sole purpose. Sometimes the mother tells her to not attract attention, to not talk to boys and to always keep away from men. On the other hand, she hints that she will have to be attractive to bakers and other suitable males in the society in order to live a good life. This story is about these conflicting ideas that girls face when growing up. To Build a Fire by Jack London. A man travels to a freezing, isolated place called Yukon. He only has his dog with him for company. Throughout his journey, he ignores the advice other people had given him and takes his life for granted. Finally, he realizes the real power of nature and how delicate, easily broken, human life actually is. What is great about it? The classic fight between life and death has always fascinated us. Nature is often seen as a powerful force which should be feared and respected. The man in this story is careless and, despite having helpful information, makes the silly mistakes. He takes the power of natural forces too lightly. The animal is the one who is cautious and sensible in this dangerous situation. By the end, readers wonder who is really intelligent, the man who could not deal with nature or the dog who could survive? Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel. Test your English grammar for more videos regarding English grammar.